I think it was a matter of just, slowing down and just making easy plays because, me speaking for myself, obviously, in the first half I got a little sped up and, wanted to make some home run plays or do something, out of the comfort of the game. So it was just slowing down, I feel like, and staying patient in our offense because we knew we were going to get looks, whether it be first, second, third side down the stretch. So we just wanted to be patient, swing the ball, and eventually guys opened up those lanes. As you could see, driving the heck out of the ball down there in transition, we did a pretty good job in moving the ball in the second half.
Parrish, it's your third straight game with 15 or more points. Just kind of explain how you're playing so well right now.
I'm just coming off the bench. I'm playing aggressive, I'm playing confident, and I'm playing within the team. Like he said, at first, I would try to do everything on the first side, but now I'm just waiting to the second, third side, getting the ball movement, and then when it's time, at the end of the clock, that's when I just play aggressive.
Parrish, there's been a lot made about you coming off the bench and stuff, but I mean, when you first heard that was going to happen, I guess, was that tough to take at first? And how have you been able to kind of not let that, affect you and have 3 good games here?
I don't think it was tough to take. I've said before, our players are really, really good, and any one of us could start. But when I came off the bench, Coach Rice beforehand, he told me why he wanted me to come off the bench, to be a spark plug and just be able to change the pace of the game. People are usually tired right after that 4-minute mark. He wants me to come in and make just do something when I come in the game. But that's basically what he said to me.
I know you'd probably rather be starting, get announced or whatever, but I mean, are you kind of embracing the role a little bit right now since the team's winning?
Definitely. I've always been here, and I've always said whatever it takes to win.
Chandler, I think you looked like you took a pretty nasty fall there. Then you came back up and scored 5 straight points. How big was that for you? I mean, it looked like you were hurting a little bit to get that confidence in that you could still play a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to make a play on the ball there. Unfortunately, got my legs kind of kicked out under me. Yeah, it felt pretty hard, but that just, it was. I wanted to be in the game too bad to, refs were asking me for a sub, but I wanted to stay in the game, and I knew that I didn't want to take myself out of the game just because I was a little banged up. Still wanted to stay aggressive, so teammates did a great job of giving me the ball, and I just wanted to stay confident there and be aggressive, and lanes opened up, and I was able to score there, but didn't want to think too much about my injury, just wanted to stay in, that way I'm still focused on the game, not sitting there on the sideline thinking about it, so I just wanted to stay engaged, stay in the game.
It looks, you took the nice feed from Paris and got the layup, and then I think next possession you kind of hit a contested layup there. You guys went on a big run after that and kind of got some space. How'd it feel to kind of contribute there and hit a couple key buckets?
It felt good, just kind of like Paris and coming off the bench. Anytime you come off the bench, you just want to be aggressive and just looking to attack anytime you can. So I just got out in transition. And P made a great play, so I just tried to finish it off for him.
What's the last 3-4 games been like for you? Finally getting some playing time, getting to contribute.
I mean, really, it's just been fun. All the hard work, it's kind of starting to come, it's starting to pay off. I'm starting to feel more confident and just more comfortable out there, and so I've always known, I could help this team. It's just a matter of playing confident and just doing it and anything to help.
What changed for you the last 3-4 games? How'd you kind of earn the playing time?
Honestly, I would definitely say my confidence. Sometimes when I go out there, I kind of play timid, just trying to do the right things instead of just playing basketball like we've been taught, and just playing basketball how we know how to play.
Chandler, you guys are right now sitting alone in first place in the Mountain West Conference. As you look back at this whole season, why do you think you guys are sitting here now in February?
I think our resilience and our ability to not, when we're down, not to stay down. Because, if you look at how far we've come, it hasn't been a straight line. It hasn't been all good and hooray, hooray. It's been some times where we've doubted ourselves and, we've questioned who we think we can be, but just with the coaching staff and our leaders, our seniors, they just keep harping on us to just stick with it. It's never going to be perfect. We had a stretch where we lost 3 or 4 games, and things were looking tough. I think we fell back into 3rd place, tied with a bunch of guys with the same records. But we just want to stay at it. We know that it's going to come down to small things, and that it's not going to be determined even right now in the season. It's going to come down later the end of this month and towards the end of conference. So we just want to just have that quick switch, whether we win, not to stay too high, whether we lose, not to stay too low, just stay with it and stay even-headed.
Chandler, we talked a lot about Paris coming off the bench. What have you seen from him? And could have gone a different direction if maybe he was unhappy or something like that. How have you seen him kind of respond?
I think his play this whole year has been incredible. He's stepped up into his role. Definitely a lot more consistent with his game, which has been huge because you look down at these last couple weeks and we don't win half these games if he's not the guy. You know, I've been struggling myself. Nick's been struggling, you know, hitting shots. So if he's not there, we're not even close to first place. You know, we're probably down at the bottom with everyone else. So, but him coming off the bench, I think, you know, he can say that it doesn't matter to him, but I know his competitive attitude that kicked him into into gear, and he was ready to go. He said, I don't care where you're going to put me, I'm going to show that even coming off the bench, I'm going to come and contribute. And I mean, he's taken that by the reins and just ran with it. I told him today during the game, you know, not even over, I think we were up a couple points. I just said, man, I'm so proud of you, just the role he's gotten and how he stepped up. And even it just shows, you know, last game in Colorado State hitting 10 for 10 down the free throw line down the stretch. That says so much about heart and toughness and everything. So I think it's perfect for him, and he's just taking advantage of his opportunity.
Chandler, what does it say about your team's unselfishness when you can get that type of production off the bench, especially from a guy like Paris?
Well, that's something I've said the whole year is our versatility and our unselfishness. I mean, we really don't care who scores and how we get it done as long as we just get it done. And that's what's made our team so special, how we've been successful when we are, is sharing the ball. And we know that, hey, the assist is going to count in our heads just as much as the points. So we just need to keep that mindset. We've struggled at times when, you know, a guy's playing well, even me playing well, and you want to say, oh yeah, I'm going to go get mine. But once we back off and realize that we need our team to win, because we're not going to be the most talented team, but when we play together, we're better. We feel like we're the best team in this league, so we're just going to continue to do that.
I think Wacker scored nine points in that first half, led you guys. George had some big plays down the stretch, and some big energy plays. How do you feel you guys' bigs are playing right now?
Confident, really confident, and that's huge. When you get three guys that, you know, are coming in, you know, Robin has been up and down in the lineup, just like a lot of players this year, but to just be able to stick with it like he's done and come in and get those rebounds and just see him outwork guys, it's, you know, it just makes me so proud to see guys stick with it, because that shows that they really believe. It's easy to come in, just pout, say, oh, I'm not playing very long, but that just shows that they really do care about winning. And I mean, Wacker's he's been playing big for us. It doesn't show up all the time in the stats and everything, but his ability to just, you know, continue to finish, I think he's shooting like 70% from the field, and just to be that big guy down low that we can know that we get him the ball, you know, the majority of the time he's going to score. So it's been big.
Paris, what have you seen out of Alex? And I know last year you were kind of in the same boat, didn't play a lot early, and then it kind of clicked and you got going. What's that like as a freshman, you know, to kind of find your role, and what have you seen from him, and how much is he helping the team?
You know, even if Alex isn't playing that much, you know, even in practice, he always helps us. Because even when he's on scout team, he's always the one that's making the baskets, always making it hard for me. James Reed, Chandler, all of us, he's always contributing. And I think he did a really good job tonight. You know, when he came in the game and he missed a couple shots, I said, don't worry about it. You know, play freely and keep going. And then when I seen him running a break, I knew he was going to finish it. Alex is a great finisher, and I think he's going to be real big for us down the stretch.
How big is that? When we mentioned the bench, so when you start getting contributions from other guys, maybe early in the season you weren't getting, how big is that for you guys?
That's really big. It shows that we're growing. You know, like you said, in the beginning of the season we weren't getting it, and then players are coming along, staying with it. You know, everybody is embracing their roles, and then now it's all about winning.
So this was your guys' third game in the last 7 days. Just how are you guys feeling right now, and you know, what'd you guys learn over the stretch of those 3 wins?
We're hungry. We're hungry. We know what's ahead of us, and we know we control our destiny from here on out. Whatever's happened the past couple weeks, we've learned from it, absolutely, and the games where we've struggled here in front of our home court. But you know, we're hungry, and we're not going to take this for granted where we are in first place, because you know, you don't get a ring for being in first place midway through the conference. You get a ring for being in first place at the end. So we're going to continue to stay hungry, keep working, and just take it one game at a time.